What is going on, YouTube? Today is one of those days where I am off, and apparently a bunch of other people are off too. I'm trying to find a place to go do some exploring, some walking, get some outdoor exercise, and we're heading to this one place. I'm not going to say exactly where it's at right now, just in case it doesn't work out. Sorry about the bouncing. I got this on this mount here that bounces, but going to go try to see if this one place is open, if it's not too crowded. Been wanting to go there for a long time. It's got a little bit of history to it, so we'll see. I'm prepared. I got my water, got my snacks, got a banana, got an apple, got a couple beef sticks, so I'm ready to go. But anyway, traffic's starting to pick up here. Let me go, and we'll get back to you later. Alright guys, if y'all haven't figured it out where I'm at, this is Boone's Cave Park it's here in North Carolina. I believe the actual address is technically Lexington, but it's not in Lexington really. But it's right here on I believe that's the Yadkin River behind me. I have to look and check. If that's not the river, I'll put it on the screen here. But anyway, I'll have to go and get you the definite information for this, but I believe the story is that Daniel Boone, when he was a kid, his family was from this area or lived in this area, and I guess he had hid out in this cave. There's these two little cave sections right here, and one right here behind me, and then there's one right around the corner I just showed you. But anyway, he supposedly before they moved up to where they go to Tennessee, Kentucky, somewhere up that way, when he was younger, they were from this area. His family was apparently from North Carolina or lived in North Carolina, and before they moved up that way. But anyway, story is that he's supposedly hid in these caves, hiding from somebody, I believe. So I will definitely get the more definite information on that, and we'll post it and talk about it. According to this is early saxifrage, whatever that is here. You can pause that if you'd like to read it. But I guess that's what that is. And here's some bracken fern. Like, once again, if you want to read that, you go ahead and pause now. Otherwise, I'm going to show you some bracken fern. All right, guys, I'm headed out of here. It started getting a little bit too busy there. A lot of people around, but anyway, when I get home, I'll pull up the information and go over it with you. It's a lot of hold on one second here. All right, another one of those signs. Sorry. But anyway, I'll go over the information. It seems like there's a good bit to do here. A bunch of trails, which I'm on now, and of course there's the Yadkin River. It says something about primitive camping, so I have to look into it more. So we'll talk to you later. All right, folks, sorry about that, but it just started getting a little bit too busy for me. Wasn't too bad when I first went in there, but people just kept coming. I guess the warm weather, it says it's like 70 something degrees outside, so I guess that's what it is. I decided not to go any further. Actually, I walked far enough. It was went down some stairs to the cave, which was right by where my car parked. Sorry. And that was easy enough because it took you right there to the cave. So that's a good point there. That if you go and you just want to go to the cave and see the cave, go all the way down to the end where you can't park no more, or you can't drive no further, and where you can park. And there's some stairs. There's a sign right there that says stairs to the cave. Just go ahead and take them stairs. Now coming back up, it's going to be a lot of stairs. I ain't going to lie to you. But if you go and you follow that trail from the gate going down to it, it's all downhill. But coming back is up. Just going to let you know on that. And that was a nice little incline. It was cleared really well, but it was a nice little incline. But anyway, I'm going to head home now, and I'll look up some more of that information and I'll post it. So, all right, guys, I am back from going to Boone's Cave Park, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at my computer here, but I got back and started doing a little bit of research and found out that there's a lot more to this park than I should have looked into it more before I went and been a little bit better prepared. I'm definitely going to go back. There's like seven and a half miles of trail. I'm sitting here pulling up different information. Let's see. According to it's in Davidson County, and the address is it's Lexington, North Carolina. It's not really in Lexington, but that's where the address is. According to the Davidson County little brochure here that I see online, they're saying that in 1750 that Daniel Boone's family came down from Pennsylvania, I believe, and I think Daniel Boone was 16 years old, it says, and local legend says that the Boones spent their first year in North Carolina, it says at or near the site of the present-day Boone's Cave Park, so they were apparently in that area. Says that popular local stories tell of Daniel Boone and perhaps his family using the cave above the river for various purposes. They said there's no documentary evidence supporting the contention that Daniel Boone ever lived in what is now the park. But they said that there's a legend of a Boone family presence in Davidson County, and supported by local names: Boone's Cave, Boone's Bottom, Boone's Ford, and Boone's Spring. Anyway, there's 7.5 miles of trail in there. They said which have maintained the same character from 200 years ago when backcountry settlers roamed this area, possibly Daniel Boone. Now that's from their site. When I go to Wikipedia, I see a little bit different information. Under the history there, it says there are a number of Boone's Cave, but the cave in the park is rumored to be where Squire, which is Daniel Boone's father, and Sarah Jarman Morgan, I guess that was his mother, spent their first winter with the then teenage Daniel upon entering the region in 1751. They're saying 1751. The other one says 1750. They said perhaps to escape Native Americans. So that sounds like a lot more fun that they were running from the Indians there. So there was a total of 25 people in the group, with all 10 of the Boone's children. Man. And other family members and neighbors who all left Pennsylvania together. It says the Boone family and everyone else soon built homes near the cave located to the Yadkin River. Says they eventually settled on the opposite sides of the Yadkin River, which is that river I showed you, that muddy. It's muddy right now. There's a nickname for it. What is it? Yuckin River or something like that, like yucky, because this always looks kind of muddy. But it says it serves as the river serves as county line, and is now the other side is Davie County, about 2 miles west of Mocksville. As I showed you, there was a couple little signs I showed you there with the sage thing and then the fern, and of course it says here the park is approximately 120 acres and supports a variety of flora and fauna native to the area. So definitely, if you're those type of people, you like to look at the flora and the fauna. I noticed on my way, I didn't show it, but on my way back out, it was about a third of a mile, maybe a little bit longer from where I left the cave. That's called the Wildflower Trail, I think it is. But it was about a third mile back to the gate going in. Then I had to probably walk in probably another 200 yards back down to my car where it was parked. But definitely, if you're into flora and fauna, that is a good place to go. You can stop and everything. Like I said, there's a lot of trails. I didn't know there was I saw signs and everything. Like I said, there's primitive camping there, tent camping that you can hike into. I saw some disc golf holes. So if you're into disc golf, you can do that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. The cave itself is 140 foot deep from start to finish, but so shallow that most sections require crawling to gain access. I didn't climb up into it to see how far it went, but maybe next time I might try to get a little bit better. So it is within sight of the Yadkin River and part of the 165-mile Yadkin River Trail. Wow, I didn't know that was there. I'm going to have to check that out too. You never know what you're going to find. We've seen the sign to this place before. We've been in North Carolina for 16 years, been up here where we're at for 15 years. And just to let you know, this it took me about an hour to get there, even though my phone told me it was only like 25, 26 miles away. It took an hour to get there. It took an hour to get back. So one of those places that we've never been to, and get out and start looking. Pull up Google Maps, Google Earth, or whatever. Just start doing some research. Look on your local county websites, and you'll be surprised at the different stuff that you can find. I'm sorry about this angle, but I have it leaning against my computer here, and I just wanted to be able to read. Let me see if there's any other information here before I let you go. Apparently there's a cabin there, but I don't know if it's a real cabin. I didn't see it. And I've been seeing some pictures of a foundation that said the keeper's house or something. So it's all stone and had fireplace was still standing. So that might be something. I'll have to find that next time too. But yeah, pretty cool. So Boone's Cave Park, it says it's at 3552 Boone's Cave Road, Lexington, North Carolina, 27295. It looks like it closes like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. At least it does now. They had a little temporary sign up. And of course, right now the bathrooms and all that are closed due to the current conditions. But I imagine once this is over, if you come, check it out when you're passing through or looking at it, you can find, you can find those bathrooms probably open. So. And there was vending machines. If you're looking for vending machines, there were some vending machines. I think I just saw drink machines there, but those were there. So anyway, let you go. Y'all have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.